I don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side and people on the other side.
Welcome to the shift where the whole room glows. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Tissue flat, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yo, shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. This that channel that be talking back, energy attack. Iron sharpens iron, watch the whole league react. Competition in the building, better tighten up your facts. We ain't clones, but we still mirror how you crack under impact. Every debate will work hot, spot a weak, rep fast. You live wrong, paradigm shift and break your stance. I'm the judge, the jury, the pen, the contrast. My bars hit always like a quadruple, by entire shift where the whole room glow. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't all align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. We invite every mind, long as you stand on yours. Walking with respect, leave with open doors. Channel stay lit, views jumping off the boards. STL bounce, yeah, the spot from the source. Competitors, welcome, step up, don't fold. We don't fear pressure, we refine under load. Thoughts heavy, we press them till the truth get told. Shift so clean, it feel platinum even when it's gold. Come through correct, bring your logic and your proof. Speak your truth, just don't run from the truth. We debate with grace, that's the paradigm groove. Flow so smooth, even turbulence move. Welcome to the shift where the whole room go. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Where the whole glow. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' go. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibes got the city on go. Welcome to the shift. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Welcome to the shift. If you black, I'm with you, with you, black, I'm with you. Welcome to the shift. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. Welcome to the shift. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibe got the city on low. Walk with paradigm shift, keep it real for.
Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me.
Hey, welcome to Paradigm Shift TV 314. This is your brother, the infamous DMG, aka Brother Pianki. If you're watching on Worldview Wars, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, we got a powerful show with two powerful debaters going face to face. Before they get into their spiel, y'all know I got to do my spiel. Let me say God bless to all my Christian brothers and sisters, Hotep, to all my Kemetic brothers and sisters. I want to say Islam to all my Moorish brothers and sisters, Shalom to all my Israelite brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum to all my brothers and sisters in the NOI and Islam proper. I want to say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. I want to say bless up to all my Rasta brothers and sisters. Salute to all my Abo brothers and sisters. I want to say shout out to all the rest of my brothers and sisters all throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you Black, I'm with you, and I hope you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can have unity without uniformity. And last and certainly not least, we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time, but the franchise is back. This man needs no introduction, but I'm going to let him reintroduce himself anyway. Lucifer, please let the people know what's good.
Oh, VM, man. Last time I was here, Tez got killed. He got smoked, sacrificed to the Catholic clergy. Now we got a Hebrew up here. Y'all already know what we're going to be talking about tonight, man. We're going to be discussing them origins that they be claiming by West African people. But y'all know what it is, man. It's Hebrew. I mean, it's, you already know what it is, man. It's Lucifer, man. VM, the devil. Let's go.
My man, Gideon. Welcome back. Please let the people know what's good, bro.
Man, God is good, man. All praises to the Most High in the name of Yahshua HaMashiach. Definitely here representing, you know what I'm saying, for the book, you know, that word, them scriptures. And, you know, we just you know, here to line them up and knock them all down, you know. So we gonna see what we got tonight, man. Shout out to you know, the chat, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely DMG, my brother, Jashu, you know what I'm saying? So it should be good, man. I got respect for both of these brothers.
No doubt, no doubt. Likewise on both ends. Check it out. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna let y'all hash this thing out. We trying to come up with a debate proposition, a debate title, and then we'll figure out a date, man. I'm gonna mute my mic and let y'all brothers do y'all thing.
For sure, man. For sure, man. So, you know, I just wanted to start, man, by saying, man, unfortunately, bro, what we have here is a case of where, you know, DNA done read this brother all the way out of his salvation for the time being. We gonna talk about some things, you know, me, myself, you know, the evidence shows that the original Israelites are what we would call sub-Saharan Negro type. And, you know, those Israelites move all throughout Africa, specifically West Africa, where they was absconded and taken into the transatlantic slave trade and, you know, come to these shores of the Western Hemisphere. So, you know, we definitely can find something to debate on that, you know, definitely debate the scriptures, but seeing that you're a Catholic, you're a pagan. So, you know, I don't know if you want to talk about the scriptures, but yeah, man, what's good, bro?
Let me clarify my position. I'm a Catholic because I represent the movement, not because I'm religious. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. I represent domination and subjugation. That's what the Catholic Church is about, putting belt to ass. So that's why I'm a Catholic, not because I'm going to go back and forth with you on hermeneutics and what this Bible verse means versus this Bible verse, right? So let me just put that out there. But what I will debate you on is that claim you just put out there. The claim that somehow African Americans and West Africans are the descendants of these mythical tribes in the book, in the Bible, right? The 12 tribes of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. I will debate you on that, brother.
Well, that's it right there. Are the blacks in the diaspora, are some of the blacks, I'm not saying all of them, but are I don't know how we want to phrase that, but yeah, the blacks in the Americas Northern Hemisphere, yeah, they are descendants of the Israelites.
There we go. We got our title, man. This wasn't like with old boy, you know what I'm saying? 40 minutes, no resolve. You know,
Hey,
say,
you know what? Listen, this might have been the most straightforward face-off or face-to-face we've ever had. Like I'm straight shocked at how quick that went down. So
yeah.
just for clarity, or do y'all want to streamline it and say, are African Americans the descendants of the Israelites?
some African. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, we just got to have it understood that the topic is not all African Americans, but
In general,
are
we're talking about
the Israelites among the descendants of African Americans? Are Israelites among the descendants of the slaves that came to America?
Okay. So let's see.
and by Israelites, you mean descendants of biblical Israelites, right? Jacob and the 12 tribes. That's what you mean.
When I say Israelites, I'm talking about a polity of people that claim descendancy from Jacob. Yes.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
Joshua, you my man, so I just want you to know, bro. When them Catholics be talking about B to A, that's actually a PDF crime that them boys be doing, bro.
Oh,
So
see,
you don't
look,
gonna do that B to A.
always
But
trying to throw salt. Hey, look, y'all always trying to throw salt on the most successful religious organization. Without the Catholics, you wouldn't even have your Israelite belief. You wouldn't even have it. What are you talking about? Because it wouldn't have been no missionaries coming over here talking about some lost tribes. Now, wouldn't it?
see, that's how I know you about to lose, because missionaries ain't even much in my purview when I'm talking about this, man. They Johnny come lately, bro.
Brother, you from
okay.
New Orleans, bro. Oh, come on, man.
So the title is Were Israelites among the descendants of slave? Yeah, give it to me again, because I'm a little off on it.
We can say were Israelites in West Africa taken as slaves. Because see, I mean, so let's say it like this. Are Israelites among the blacks in the diaspora?
Yeah, you wanna add the descendants part, or Israel, or descendants of the ancient Israelites? That's too long though.
I know we don't want nothing too long.
Yeah. Hold on, let me work on it. Y'all can keep talking.
I'm trying to see how we can say that.
You put descendants in there?
Amongst the descendants of slaves, are there any Israelite descendancy or lineage?
What was it? What'd you come up with, man?
I'm working on y'all can keep it pushing, keep talking. I'm working on it.
So let me ask you this, Justin. You know how they used to add in commercials, 9 out of 10 dentists agree. So are you of the opinion of if 9 out of 10 dentists say something, then that 10th dentist is tripping? Would you say that?
I mean, the probability, yeah. It depends on what we talk about, context wise.
Right. So I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go run into your laboratory and you want to speak on DNA. But what you fail to realize is 9 out of the 10 disciplines, and not even the discipline you're talking about, because I'm gonna bring out some DNA evidence to show what you're saying has contrary information. So it's gonna be up to the person listening. But what I'm saying is your DNA evidence is going to go against all the other disciplines. So that logically doesn't follow. Like you can't walk that out. Your DNA evidence cannot overturn archaeology, anthropology, sociology, like linguistics. It just can't, bro. All it can do is support it. If all of those disciplines are saying that, your DNA evidence can't come and usurp that, because it's gonna be crazy. So Just brush up on them DNA skills, bro. That's all I would say, bro.
All right, so check it out. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. You don't have to guess. So not only am I gonna use DNA to corroborate everything else, it's gonna be multidisciplinary. So now I'm gonna use archaeology, just like you just said. I'm gonna use anthropology, and I'm gonna show you that the people that you consider to be Israelites or a general populace or among them, as the word in your words, is unfeasible, untenable, because we can show you where these people were, who they were, what cultures they were part of, the cultures that they created. I can show you the DNA traces as well that you and I both have that connect us to these certain people groups that are nowhere near the Levant. That's what I'm going to do. There's no surprises here. Ain't no voodoo scholarship here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing in the debate. That's what I'm going to show you. You ain't got to guess, brother.
So let me ask you this. Like, do you think we are descended, like some of us have ancient Cometians in our ancestry?
I've been wanting to beat somebody up on this one too, bro. Like, I've been wanting to smack somebody up on this one too. No, majority of African Americans have nothing to do with ancient Egypt.
What about Carthaginians?
Carthaginians? Now look, we are more closer to Northwest Africans. You know, people y'all call crackers. We more closer to them than we will ever be closer to people living in the Levant, people living in Egypt and stuff like that in ancient times.
Right. Okay.
But we like Berbers, like Northwestern Berbers, we got more of a relation with them because and I don't care if I tell you this because this is what's going to ultimately kill you. Ancestrally, we were closer to them as far as proximity goes. I'm talking about the ancestors.
Right. So you know what Berbers, Berbers aren't really like a class of that's like a exonym. You are familiar with that, right?
I'm familiar with it, but I'm talking about the people that we call Berbers living specifically in Northwestern Africa. That's what I'm talking about. So I use the word Berber so people can understand who I'm referring to.
Well, I'm definitely with you. Some of those groups, like the Tuareg people, we definitely have some. Because what you got to understand, man, when you're talking about blacks in America, you might have, like, say for instance, you might have a Northwest African line of descent, whereas, say for instance, me, I might have a Congo line of descent. So that's two different Africans. So within American black people, we have all different type of like nationalities and ethnicities. So you very right. Like a lot of us do have that Northwestern, African, descendancy. But what you fail to realize, and it seems like like the way you approach things is a blessing and a curse, because you don't have any spirit to conclude your data, whereas the European, they conclude their data without spirit as well. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the European, I mean like as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because their whole paradigm, their whole worldview is based on taking the lineage not only from the Egyptians but from the Israelite and taking that from us. And they built their whole history on that usurpation. So when people see the Egyptians be like, oh man, the Egyptians ain't white, they black, they did that. So by proxy and by default, the Israelites gonna be white too. So they really wasn't even much worried about the Egyptians. That was just an afterthought. They really don't want you to know that you descend from a greater people than them. So, that's what I'm gonna show to you. I'm gonna show you, the way our African ancestors look at information, like Dr. Henry Clark and Dr. Van Sertima. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Bring up Van Sertima, please. I'm trying to help you. Don't bring
I kind of wasn't about to, because he kind of said, now if Calabero hit you with was Van Sertima pseudo, like damn across the board that nigga pseudo. But nah, he had made some good points though. You know, and what I admire about Dr. Sertimer was that he had expertise in several disciplines, like from oceanography, linguistics, you know, archaeology. He put his foot in all that. So I definitely
So
admire the ancestor. But Dr.
basically,
Clark, there's nothing you can say about Dr. Clark. But go ahead.
what you're telling me is you're gonna use all antiquated Afrocentric BS. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be using up-to-date science, the up-to-date literature, up-to-date anthropology, up-to-date archaeology to show and prove that these people are not Israelites. But you're gonna go back. You might as well use Rudolph Windsor. You might as well use Rudolph Windsor, Babylon Timbuktu as your source. If you're gonna use them, they just
Yeah,
as an
yeah, nice try. But if you would have been listening, bro, closely, I'm gonna use their spirit. That's what I'm gonna use. The
you're gonna use
information that I'm gonna use is all primary. Like so, you know, it's yeah. So yeah, matter of fact, I might bring out some of the ancestors on you, but yeah, this all written in stone, bro. What I'm about to hit you with, man, and you already know, bro, because you had me on your show. So I
yeah.
apologize for the sleepless nights you about to have. So you already know what's going on, bro. You
So
already
what
know.
what what did we come up with the title, man? What was the title? So I can go
All right,
ahead.
I got three of them. I'm gonna put the first one on the screen, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Are Israelites among the ancestors of enslaved African Americans?
Bam, that's it.
All right, I got you.
Damn, y'all
And
don't
it's
want to hear the other
Israelite
two?
plural.
Y'all don't want to hear the other two?
We can hear the other two. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me. And they all pretty much the same. It's just worded a little different. So you know, if y'all like that one, we can go with that one. I'm gonna put the next one up. The next one is: can the ancestry of African Americans be traced in part to ancient Israelites?
Okay.
And then now I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this last one in, and then if we still want to go with the first one, we'll rock with the first one. And this is kind of like to me, it's basically the same. Again, where it's at? Hold on. All right. Are ancient Israelites among the ancestors of enslaved African Americans?
That's a good one, but I prefer the first one.
All right, y'all in agreement on that first one? Let me put it back up.
Or at least I think that's the best one.
Are Israelites among the ancestors of enslaved African Americans?
I mean, they're all saying the same thing. The first one, you know, it is what it is. All three of them the same, you know.
Yeah, they pretty much the same. I'm just trying to word them. Basically, you know, I'm just trying to get them on the thumbnail. So as long as y'all agree, we can ride with this one. Are Israelites among the ancestors of enslaved African Americans?
Yeah, let's roll with that one.
All right. Hey,
Another body for the Catholic Cathedral.
That's crazy, bro. You continue when them people work by trying to suppress the true identity of the Israelites. Boy, that's cool.
Look, I got beef with my own people because my people the reason why you believe you're Israelite. I already brought that out. There's the reason you believe that shit.
Like I said, brother, the sources you talking about, bro, them things ain't much, bro. Methodology knocks them out the way, bro.
So
I
you gonna
haven't much.
you believe in Yahweh, right? You believe in God. You gonna sit up here in front of God and everybody else and act like the Jesuits didn't have nothing to do with spreading Israelite ideology in West Africa. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you exactly that's what I'm doing.
Man, it's documented, bro. Stop it.
Well, I ain't saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not documented, but I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is they not the reason for Israelites being in West Africa. That's crazy.
Hey, brother, you had a whole little missionary movement going around trying to find the lost tribes of Israel. And everywhere they went, it could have been in East Asia, West Africa, South Africa, America. They said, oh, these must be the 10 tribes.
Yeah, you know why they was there, right? But see, that's what you don't know. They didn't just wake up one morning and say, "Hey, let's see where we go. Let's go to Africa." Nah, but they know the history. They know the material, bro. Like it was thousands, bro. Come on, bro. Thousands of them was shipped to Africa, bro. Just from one incident, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's crazy, bro. But you gonna see, bro.
Y'all
You gonna find out.
tune in for this debate so I can show y'all where African Americans really come from.
Yeah, man.
Where
That's the telling people we came out no trees, bro. And be highly offended.
So I got a pretty busy month this month, but as long as it's on a Saturday or Sunday, possibly even a Friday, we can work it out. This Friday, I got myself and King J. On the 18th, I got Easy Bands versus Nathaniel Hughes. I believe this Sunday I got JJ and Brother Jose. So anytime after the 18th, but we got Big Hemi and Raymond tomorrow. Anytime after the 18th, we can do it, whether it be this month. Shout out to Nathaniel Hughes in the building. Anytime after the 18th, even going into next month, we can get this thing done. What y'all thinking?
You know, I'm good on Sundays. So if it's a Sunday around this time, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll be good after the like the 23rd, 24th. I'm looking at the calendar. You want to do it for a Sunday, the 1st, August 1st?
Sunday is the 2nd, August 2nd.
Yeah, you're right. The 2nd.
I'm cool.
August 2nd sound good?
On VM?
Yeah.
So let's say August 2nd, what y'all think? 4 p.m. Central Time, 4:15 p.m. Central Time be good?
That'll work. I'll put it on my calendar.
Or is that too early?
But that'd be 5 o'clock Eastern. We could do like 7.
7:15? We can do 7:15, like around the same time.
Yeah.
That's cool for you, Joshua?
Shit, I'm with it.
Hey, y'all heard it. August 2nd. August 2nd, 7:15 Central Time. The franchise, the devil, the scholastic bully is back. And listen, man, he not taking no lightweight. Brother Gideon been debating in these YouTube streets for years. He got at one of my homies. Shout out to him wherever he at. Black Line Supreme, right here on this channel. Listen, it's gonna be an epic debate, man. I know the devil been trying to get this one for a long time. And listen, I'm gonna throw a little caveat in the mix. I'm not saying that this. You know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself until the debate happens. Because I was about to say something, but let me not jump the gun. Because as soon as I say it, brother's gonna be like, "Wait a minute." So let me not say that yet.
Yeah.
But this debate may mean more than y'all think. So y'all want to open it up for the chat?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, you can open it up.
All right, man. We're gonna see what the people think, man. We're gonna see what the people think.
No
Link
pump
is
faking.
in the chat. Link is in the chat. Michelle Turn say everyone is rooting against Joshua. Hey, you know what, Michelle? You know what I noticed? When Joshua not here, you be giving him all props, and then when he here, you be like, forget Joshua. That's crazy.
No one
Oh, man.
I told you.
Hey, she straight be like, yeah, they ain't got nobody that can beat Joshua. Now when you up here, she like, boo. That's crazy. Hey, Michelle, tell the truth. Did you miss the devil?
That's crazy.
Jose, you been up here wilding, boy.
Jose, hold it down for me, bro. I got to step back for a second.
I'm a lover, I'm a track star.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Jose, you been up here wilding, dude.
Yeah, but I got a debate next week though.
About Egyptian Neteru or something like that. What was y'all saying? No, it was the practice of them sacrificing their slave.
Yeah, retain the sacrifice. Him and JJ, this gonna be interesting.
Bro, Jose.
Who you got, Yashu?
I don't want to pick JJ because JJ is a moron, but he right. They did sacrifice him.
Wow. Now I'm hurt.
That don't mean he gonna win. Just because somebody got the right position don't mean they gonna win.
Now that's true.
Well, I know. Gideon don't agree. A couple of people said they don't agree with me, but
a couple.
Yeah, a couple of people said that they don't agree with me. I'm sticking to my guns.
Bro, the whole scholar, the whole like, yeah, but not just us. But don't say it like it's one hand, like you can count on one hand. But you need a whole stadium of people to count the hands, bro. Like everybody say that, bro. Like the only person probably not saying that is Jabari, bro. But yeah, everybody say that.
Hey, you in bad. Hey, look, you in bad shape if Jabari is who you leaning on.
But they can't prove that it. But they cannot prove in a sacrifice. There's no primary text for that. There's no primary text for a sacrifice. There's no primary text for retain a sacrifice.
Bro, it's material evidence, bro. That's why that's why I don't like when y'all do this, bro. Y'all play on these on the internet.
Archaeology is conjecture. They don't have to be right.
It's clear that they sacrifice. Like, if I go into a mortuary temple, keyword mortuary. Jose, if you and I walked into a mortuary temple and we can see the subjects being mummified. It don't take I don't need no literature. I know exactly what happened here.
Right, bro.
So mummification all of a sudden means somebody was killed? No, it doesn't mean that.
In a royal mortuary temple, yes. If you see commoners buried alongside a damn king, someone of aristocracy,
everybody was mummified.
And they not dying of old age.
This is what he say, Joshua. He say, Jose, tell him how you say that the Shakti, that they are the servants of the Pharaoh in the afterlife, and they are servants. They're like representations of servants, like clay figurines. You say those are servants, but the actual servants that are buried with the Pharaoh, described as servants, those aren't servants. So what makes you think the Shakti are servants in the original or not?
Listen, whether they have these things or not, there is no evidence that is replacing any other practice. That is conjecture. They have nothing primary to say that. That is conjecture.
No, I'm asking with your own, reasons of deduction. I'm talking about from you.
It's not from the primary text, it's commentary. They can't show you that practice nowhere.
No, listen what I'm saying. If you see that, what do you deduce? Like, okay, there's not going to be primary text stating verbatim, but there is that these people are servants. But like, you don't see the correlation.
First of all,
it sounds like you in a duat, bro. Like you, like I don't know, man. You low, bro.
He got sacrificed.
Yeah, he talking about that's crazy.
I'm kind of on a Bluetooth, but that's another story.
You know what it is, Jose? Yeah. Y'all have romanticized Egypt so much that you don't want to admit to the things that will be seen as taboo. That's something taboo, to kill people that's perfectly healthy, so you can have servants in the afterlife. So you don't want to admit to that because
I don't want to admit to it because it's conjecture. It's not something that they can prove 100%. That's a fact.
It's something that they can prove without a shadow of doubt, bro. Like it's not even hard to prove.
That's a lie. When you read the so-called funerary text, they don't even talk about servants in the afterlife. The main focus of the afterlife text is to become the nature. It doesn't say anything about servants in afterlife. They don't.
So how do you
They don't show you any text that shows you the ruler having servants finding him in the afterlife. He is becoming the next.
What? I mean, okay, sure. That's just pretend like that's true. The point is, and what you're going to run into is that archaeology and the fossil remains and the mummified remains. How do you explain a bunch of people that are not old, not sick, that are getting mummified and sacrificed alongside kings? How do you explain that?
It's conjecture. The language in the paper that I read, the language is conjecture. They think that that's what happened. They don't know.
Oh my God, man! You might as well be an Israelite, brother.
Yeah, but don't you put that on us, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Like you say on that, don't you put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby.
JJ is not gonna be able to prove anything. He can't do that, and I could tell you he can't do that because he doesn't know the text.
Bro, JJ been walking around with this debate for 6 years, bro. You about to get smoked, bro.
Listen, I still don't care because if you're gonna come to a face-to-face and want to throw personal insults and spend 5 hours doing a whole live, you're not focused on the blasted debate. So
Yeah, I was surprised y'all face off lasted that long. I ain't gonna lie.
No. He did a video today, a 5-hour video. And this is when you're unfocused. You just want to talk about my name, what my name means, as opposed to focusing on the blasted topic. And he's gonna get in trouble.
But is your name, is that from Sekhmet?
That doesn't even matter. That's not the topic of the
Bro,
debate.
I know. I'm just asking.
Focus, bro. Focus. No.
Bro, this ain't a debate, Jose, bro. I'm not trying.
That's not. I explained.
I'm just trying to learn. You say the ice smiter. Who is the ice smiter?
I got that from when the Arabs were fighting, came into Egypt, and the Nubians were shooting their eyes out. They called.
So why he say he got that from Sekhmet? Is there a source from what he's saying?
Because he's a jackass and he can't read properly.
Okay, well say that then, bro. Don't like, you know what I'm saying?
He's confusing the text because the text mentions her being the eye of Ra and it mentions her being a smiter, but the two are not necessary.
He said you got a woman named Sekhmet. That is crazy.
Hey, Jose, keep it 100, bro. You don't want to associate some taboo to it, bro. That's all it is. Y'all do this with everything.
Yeah.
No, there is things that definitely have textual evidence, but this to me doesn't have any textual evidence. That's just how I feel. I'm not making it up to argue.
Yeah, they do this with everything. Next, you're gonna say they didn't mummify animals. You're gonna say that. Then you're gonna say they didn't have phallic worship.
Jose, what's up with your audio, bro? You super low.
I think it's a tactic.
You hear me now?
No, it's like are you on speaker? Are you up on the mic?
Nah.
That's
Are you
better.
hearing me now?
That's better. Whatever you did, that's better.
I was on Bluetooth and I was getting attacked by Yashu and your boy. They formed up like Voltron to attack.
Jose, the Netroo.
Yes,
the Netroo shut your mic down, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Nah.
Netroo, Amin Ra, so Beck shut your damn mic down.
So let me ask you a question.
Man.
What is wrong with mummifying animals? What is the problem with that? Why is that a taboo?
Hold on, Jose. Before they start beating you up again, what do you think of their debate?
I think personally, Gideon.
Did you get the title?
Yeah, I think Gideon's gonna get lumped up on that one because he can't prove that. He can't prove that in any type of way.
So you don't think that
Israelites like to tell you that there's a African descent here. That's because they're African. That's why they come from Africa, because they're African. That's simple as that. And you're not going to find any DNA from any 12 tribes.
there you go. You ain't
going to find that nowhere. So I don't think he can't win that debate at all.
Yeah,
sorry to say, he can't win that debate because he don't got no.
Gideon, respond to the eye smiter, Gideon.
But it's no way you know, he looked into the material just from listening to what he just said, bro. And him relying on the DNA evidence, there's evidence that go against what he said. So that's all. You know, like you definitely like can't go against the written record, the anthropological evidence. We see the cultural attrition all throughout West Africa when it comes to the Torah. So yeah, Jose, bro, just
No, you're confusing. You're confusing African tradition that was put into what you're calling Hebrew Israelism and saying it went the other way. When you look at the ancient depictions of people that you say are quote unquote quasi, let me borrow your word, Yashu, quasi Israelites, they don't look like you, bro. They don't look
right.
nothing like you. They don't look like you. They are Asiatic black people. They don't look like
What are
you.
you talking about when you say quasi-Israelite?
I'm talking about when you're dealing with ancient Kemet, those people who were known as the Hekakasu or the Amu, they don't look like you.
Why would
They
you call
look
them
like
quasi-Israelites? They weren't. They weren't. Yeah, but we're
those are
not even.
people you
We're
claim as
not
your
even. We're
ancestors,
not
though.
even in that
You say
region,
those
bro.
are your ancestors.
Yeah, we're in West Africa. So you don't believe those people existed? The Israelites from Canaan. You don't believe they existed?
Though they were not Israelites. They were Amu, Asiatic black people. That's
So,
not the same as the Israelite. There was no Israel.
oh, that's
Israel is
crazy.
a modern term. There was
So
no
let me
Israel
ask
there.
you, so what was that Vespasian destroyed? That was the temple of that was the Amus. Them was Amu people. It was the Amu.
Amu are the Hekakasu. Those are the ones who you say are your ancestors, and they don't look like you.
Listen close to what I'm saying, bro. Are you saying when Titus and Vespasian destroyed the temple in Jerusalem, those were the Amu people?
No, I'm
Who
not arguing
were those
biblical
people?
foolishness. I'm not
Who,
arguing biblical foolishness. I'm arguing real
I'm
history
not talking about
that
hit.
I can
That's
prove.
oh my god, that's history, bro. That's history.
Bro, the history I respect that comes from Kemet says the
Bro,
people
the
don't look like you.
Jose, real quick. I need you to listen, brother. This ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. Titus and his son, Vespasian and his son Titus,
yeah, you're right.
they raised Israel in 70 AD. That's a historical fact. That's what Gideon asking you about.
I'm gonna say it again. The people who I see described historically did not look like you. You don't show me any. I don't see any people who
No,
look like you that would describe as what you would call Hebrew Israelites. No,
right, but we got to get a launching point, bro. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
they don't.
So are you saying those Israel? So you saying the Israelites in Jerusalem? We're not those people. Or you saying they're not black? Which one you saying?
I'm saying you historically you are not those people. They don't look like you. You're not
Right.
them.
But you, but you,
West Africans are West Africans. They have nothing to do with Hebrew Israelite and none of that foolishness.
right, but you will
It has
concede
nothing
the
to do
fact
with that.
that
It's not that.
you will concede the fact that they would be classified as what we would call the sub-Saharan Negro type, right?
Your
Those people.
descendants do not
Listen,
come
bro, you
from
can't keep going
Africa.
off the script, bro. You
Your
gotta go.
descendants don't come from Africa.
I'm asking you, the people in Israel when they destroyed Jerusalem were those black people, bro? Like people like us.
You are not going to convince me that none of those people look like you. You are not a Hebrew Israelite. Simple as that.
Bro, that's and with all due respect, that's a 4-year-old answer, bro. Like you
But
just
that's the
saying
only answer you're going to get from me because I don't even want to. I don't
thoughts
even
of
want to entertain this foolishness that you're
that's
talking.
crazy, bro. That's crazy. So when you see the Ethiopian Jews, what you think about those people? They made up.
Those are not. They're not Israelites.
Those aren't Israelites.
No.
Okay, the better Israel, those aren't Israelites.
No.
Real quick, Gideon, I want you to finish responding to Jose and business about the pickup because we got the brother Chasad in the building. So I want to get to him, but y'all finish y'all exchange.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, how things happen, bro. Because
No.
when Joshua was speaking of romanticism and Kemet, that reminded me of that
This has nothing to do with the conversation.
One mic, Jose. Let Gideon talk, and then you'll be able to respond. Go ahead, Gideon.
When Kasai say y'all use that denial scholarship, and would you say not talking about the river, right? So yeah, but like you just your like I say a 4-year-old response. You just denied. Like you can't do that amongst grown men. That's debating, bro. And I thought you would have learned that when you canceled on Pianki, DMG. I mean, so I was real, bro, and let
But
other
do you
people
want the
get,
real answer? You want me to
bro.
give you the answer to what you
Learn
just
how
said?
to have a discussion, bro. Instead of
No, hold
saying,
on. Let me give you the answer to what you just said.
Jose.
Yes.
When Gideon finish, you can respond,
He's
brother.
not
Hold
finished
your
yet?
tongue.
He's
Hold
not
your
finished yet?
tongue.
He's not finished yet?
no,
No,
bro.
you interrupted him while he was talking.
Because I
Yeah,
thought he was done.
all I'm
I don't
saying,
need no
bro.
diatribe about what you think about me. That's not what this is about. I don't care about that.
I'm assessing your answers to me, bro. When I'm asking you a question and you say you don't care what they say, all that, and it's just this and it's just that, bro. That's a juvenile answer, bro. That's all I'm telling you, bro. So if you in a space with men that be debating, bro, that be wanting information for information, you in the wrong place. And like I said, I thought you would have learned that by finding out you really ain't have the the weaponry, or you wasn't ready to debate DMG. That's why I thought you learned that, bro. But that's all I'm saying, bro. Answer with a when you respond to a question, give a substantial answer, bro. That's all I'm saying. But sorry for being long with it, man.
Okay, let me give you a substantial answer to what you just said. Historically, the people that you're talking about are Cushites and Axumites. So when you're talking about Ethiopia, those Cushites are the parents of Kemet. So there's a historically valid answer. And then later on, they would become Axum, which would be
Wrong.
which would be a Christian empire. That's the proper
Did you
answer
just say the
to that.
Cushites? Hold on, wait. See, this is what I be saying. Like, stop watching Infudishi. Stop watching Jabbar. Stop watching it. These
Did
guys
you
have
hear what I
rotten
said?
out. But hold
Are you
on,
deaf?
no. I just want to
Are you
focus on
deaf
one
though?
thing, bro. You said historically the Cushites started ancient Egypt. Now, anybody watching knows that cannot happen because the Cushites don't even start until after dynastic
Where
Egypt
do the
began.
Cushites come from? Where do the Cushites come from?
Are you serious?
Where are the Cushites from?
The Cushites, they come from upper Sudan. That's where they come from. Yes, they do.
No.
See, you've been watching Infudishi. You're not reading no real sources.
No. Those are not Kush. No.
Those are Cushites. The historical Cushites are the people of northern Sudan.
No. That's
all
not
right,
true.
real quick. I was just about to say, Jose, you might have your second debate, and it's gonna be with the devil, brother. Be careful. But real quick, hold your tongue, Jose. Jose, hold your tongue. I want to get to the brother Chasad, and then whoever he addressed can respond to him, or if he just make a general comment, y'all can respond to him. I'll say, Chasad, if you saw the debate title between Lucifer and Gideon, let me know what you think of that as well.
Khan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
It's Shalom. All right, what's going on, Gideon? You know it's crazy, bro.
Shalom, what's good?
I thought he would learn this lesson when he jumped up here like a month ago and embarrassed himself against me. Hey, DMG, we still waiting on that translation from the text that he got up here and talking about. Oh, I don't believe you when you incorrect and all that. Wait, did he ever get up here and present the text? Did he ever get up here and present a different translation?
I don't. Did you, Jose? He might have.
Man, he ain't get up here and present no different translation. Stop it. You know damn well that man ain't got up here. Oh, what you talking about? See, this the problem. He always get up here.
What text are you talking about? What text are you talking about?
Hold on, Jose. Listen, I gotta say this. I really don't want to repeat it. I really don't. This is what we gonna do. We on your side. He's talking to you. You're going to respond to him. Then we're going to go back to Gideon and Joshua, etc. But while he's talking, please keep your mic muted. Go ahead, Josiah.
Con, yeah. I thought he would learn this lesson when he did this against me. And notice, hey, I want to point this something out. He's supposed to be debating me on return sacrifice. That man ran over to JJ. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, when I came over and did my show with DMG, I the fanboy over here that keep getting punched on all over on all these on all the platforms, Jose. Yeah, he jumped up here when I was reading on the poetical stele of Thutmose the Third. He asking what translation? What's this? What text? So I'll name it for you. When he's on the poetical stele of Thutmose the Third, and then remember also I challenged you to say it ain't in the Egyptian text that they putting doo-doo as a contraceptive. They putting doo-doo in the vagina. I challenge you to say it wasn't in there. You wouldn't dare say it, but you got up here running your mouth with the denial scholarship. When he gonna learn his lesson? And just stay off these panels, bro. You're not ready. You get up here bumping your guns at Gideon, and I know he'll smoke you off bat. You're just not ready. So how about you sit down until you actually get up here and produce that alternative translation that you got up here running your mouth about? How about until you produce that translation, you don't actually get up here and say nothing? Because nobody listening to nothing you saying. Because all you do is get up here and run your mouth, you bark, and you got no bite whatsoever. And JJ finna walk you. I don't even like JJ. And JJ finna dog walk you.
Jose, please respond, brother. And then we're gonna go to Gideon, and then we're gonna go to Joshua.
Translation of what text is what I'm asking. What text are you talking about?
Oh man, you got some thick wax.
No, I'm asking you the question.
I literally named the text, the poetical stele of Thutmose the Third, and also I challenge you to say it's not in the Egyptian text that they put doo-doo in vaginas. Remember?
Never listen, bro. I never told you I was gonna give you any alternate translation.
Yes,
I said you didn't read the text.
Yes,
I said you didn't read the text.
You said you was gonna come back in 2 weeks. DMG, you want to pull up the video, DMG?
Well, if I said that, I must have forgot that.
Jose, real quick. Think about this, Jose. Remember, me and you actually talked about it. You might have forgot because you've been otherwise occupied. You was doing a debate with me, then now you're doing one with JJ. So I understand if you forgot, but remember, you were going to bring that to the table.
Well, I honestly forgot. So we could talk about that after the debate if you really want me to look at it and see what I think it says, or look for alternate translation.
Nah, I want you to stay out grown folk business. That's what I want you to do.
Listen,
Gideon, that's grown folk business.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to you, Kassan.
This grown folk business.
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you with all due respect. I'm gonna say this to you with all due respect. I am not a child. You are young. Show some respect, or this is gonna go bad very fast. I'm not playing with you.
Bro, we just talking debate wise, bro. Come on, bro. You know.
Listen, you mind your business.
We're just talking about debating.
You mind your business.
We're just talking about debating.
No.
Yes.
He's a blasted child.
Hear me out. Listen.
Listen,
Jose, we talking about debating, brother. Just don't take it like that. We talking about debates. Calm down.
I am taking it like that.
I'm telling you don't. I'm telling you don't.
I'm not playing with nobody's little son. It's gonna go bad very quick over here, and you know me, DMG. So you better tell him to know what he's saying. I'm not playing like that. I don't play that.
All right, let me go back. Let me go to Gideon. Gideon, talk about the debate. Talk about Brother Jose. Talk about a potential debate with Brother Jose and Shasai. Whatever you want to talk about it.
Yeah, man.
You can give your thoughts on me and King J this coming Friday as well.
Okay, yeah. I just want to say, man, Jose, man, that's my brother, but so yeah, but don't take nothing slight, bro. We ain't gonna like people like you ain't gonna like definitely hear from us, bro. Like just disrespect you unless it's disrespect first, bro. But like as far as the information, bro, it's like I can respect what you do, bro, because there's a lot of people in the chat. They be typing and they'll never hit the link. At least you hit the link, but just take your time, but don't jump out there because what he's saying wrongful. He's talking about the information because, like I said, all you saying is you don't believe it. They don't know what they're talking about. That's not gonna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all we trying to tell you, bro. And like I said, I thought you learned when you had canceled it with Pianki, bro. And I thought you realized you had to slow down, but you got this title with JJ, bro. And like I said, bro, JJ done had this, bro, since Shaka was on Sonetta. So, he gonna do something to you, bro, with this one, bro, because it's evident, bro. Like pick your battles wisely.
So tune into the
But
debate next time.
before we go to Joshua, we got the Kemet Infomonger up here. What's up? What's up, Steve? Talk to us.
What's up?
What's going on? It's just that
What you think about this debate between Gideon and Joshua, man? Are Israelites among the ancestors of enslaved African Americans?
And I wanted to comment on your debate, DMG, but I was, Jose interrupted me, bro. But yeah, you got that, bro. That's was the Bible forced on us? Was Christianity forced on us? No, because when you go by the letter, he gonna lose that every time. So, that's all I want to say.
No doubt, no doubt. Go ahead, Steve.
I mean, like, were the slaves Hebrews? I mean, I guess if you could find one slave that was a Hebrew, I guess, and you could, bring that home, I guess that's enough evidence. But something like that, I would rather it be like percentage, like were the majority of them Hebrews, or like how much? If one of them was a Hebrew, is that enough? You understand what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it.
About 75 to 80%. But
were Hebrews?
Yeah.
They were maybe traditional African spiritualists. And is a Hebrew a traditional African spiritualist? Because most of them were traditional African spiritualists.
Nah, you got to understand, man. When you look at, he was taken
Well,
because.
let me ask you this, Steve. This is a question for everybody. I'm gonna start with Steve though. If the Israelite tradition came into Africa in 70 AD, considering when the transatlantic slave trade took place, by that time, given we submit that we accept that it came into Africa after 70 AD or before possibly, and spread from Northeast Africa to West Africa, given that time frame, wouldn't that be able to be considered an African spiritual tradition?
I mean, my issue is that how the labels that get placed on people who are traditional African spiritualists. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So it's either I'm a demon, I'm a devil, and I worship idols or whatever. So, you can't be all things to all people. So they can't be traditional African spiritualists and be Hebrews and be Christians all at the same time, because what traditional African spiritualists do is considered taboo, is considered evil, is considered wicked. Now, y'all know your rhetoric and you know what you say about traditional African spiritualists. So let's be honest. So you can't be all things to all people. That's all I'm saying.
What time frame would it have to be considered traditional African spiritualist? I'm just asking. I'm not saying you right or wrong or anything. I'm just asking.
But how could a Hebrew be a traditional African
No,
spiritualist?
that's why I'm asking you.
I don't know the time frame. I'm not saying that they're the same.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So since being in Africa since 70 AD wouldn't be called traditionalist.
70 AD. I mean, if you're a monotheist.
Real quick, Steve, excuse me for 1 second. Jose,
Sure.
Hold the panel down and let everybody talk uninterrupted. When one person finish, or if they go for too long and you need to get to the next person, do that. But try not to cut nobody off. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're a monotheist, I mean, I could kind of like understand that comparison between a traditional African spiritualist and a Catholic, maybe, but a traditional African spiritualist and a Hebrew, I mean, that's, I mean, unless you're talking about maybe,
So
I don't don't see what the similarities. There may be some similarities, but I don't know what they are. You know,
Right. See, I'm of the opinion and understanding that, you know, what you're considering traditional Africanist religion, some of that is the practice and worship of Yahweh. We have that. And you also got to understand, before there's polytheism, there's monotheism. You don't get polytheism without monotheism.
You mean polytheism then monotheism, not
No.
monotheism first.
It's monotheism, polytheism.
Monotheism then polytheism.
Yes. Yes.
So okay, Gideon. So the traditional African spiritualists, are they monotheist or polytheist?
The original, the first worshiper of religion, quote unquote, in Africa was a monotheist, and they worship Yahweh.
Who was that, Gideon?
Worship Yahweh. We see that even in the text when we look at the priest of Melchizedek. You know, he was a high priest of the Most High. So we see that we had priesthoods before Israel was even established that worship the Most High. We got ancient ancestors like Drusillus Dungus Houston that mentions how the Egyptian and the ancient Cushite worship one supreme deity. So even the corrupted Egyptian religion speaks of one creator.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. One second. Wait, Jose. But the corrupted Egyptian religion, are they monotheist or polytheist?
No, they grew into polytheists.
So you're saying that the ancient Egyptians or the Kemetic people originally were monotheist?
Yes.
And what was the name of their god? Hold on. And what was the name of their god, Gideon?
Well, the ones in the Egyptian religion, you have what? Khnum, and you have in one tradition you have Atum. And then in another tradition you have Neith. I don't know if I'm saying the name correct, but those are all corrupted stories. That's not
jump in here and say something, Gideon?
Yeah, go ahead.
You do realize when you're talking about Khnum and Ra, they're basically the same being, right? You know they're not different, right? They're not represented as necessary. You know, Khnum can be considered what do you say? Khnum can be considered an aspect of Ra. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, a lot of the deities later on were, right.
And then let me ask you another question. Can you show me monotheism, polytheism, or any of those theisms in the Hebrew or Kemetic language?
Can I show you what's that?
Any word equivalent to polytheism or monotheism or any actual concept of that?
I don't know if there's a word for word translation, but the concept is there. It's littered all throughout the Bible. You have the commandments, thou shalt not worship any other Elohim but the Most High. So, we've always had that. Again, that's why I say, you can maybe consider it henotheism, where we understood there were other entities, but there's one creator and the worship of one creator. So,
and you do know, as a non-Hebrew, I'm going to pose something here that I don't think in Kemet or in the ancient Hebrew language you should use the word God. I don't think the word exists. I think it's a horrible. I think it's a horrible translation.
It's really not, because when
I definitely think it is, because the concept didn't exist.
When I say God, I'm speaking of the creator of all things. I'm not talking about your mom being your daddy and all this other stuff people try to, dissuade and put the conversation. I'm talking about the creator of all things. What you want to call it, Neteru, Anunnaki, whatever. Like that's what I'm talking about when I say God, and we all know that. So
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So are you saying are Hebrews or Christians or even Muslims, are they monotheist or are they henotheist?
Well, the Abrahamic religions, I don't know too much about the Islamic religion as far as
that's Abrahamic.
Yeah, well, regardless, I don't know their doctrine. As far as it relates to watchers and You know, they have the jinns and the demons, but I don't know if they recognize the Elohim or not. When I say Elohim, I'm talking about the Beni Elohim, the sons of God. You feel me? So, you know, we definitely do in, you know, Christianity, what you want to call it, Christianity, you know, Judaism, you know, those two faiths. Yeah, they definitely recognize, you know, it's more of a henotheistic religion.
So you're admitting that it's henotheistic and not monotheistic.
Yeah, henotheistic just means you understand that there are other gods, but you just worship the creator, the one. Yeah.
But a lot of Hebrews and Christians, they won't admit that their tradition is henotheistic. They swear up and down that it's monotheistic.
Well, see, a lot of people think henotheism means you're not worshiping. Henotheism is just like monotheism. But with henotheism, you just understand that there are other, you know, Elohim, so to speak.
The angels.
Right. And they,
So you are honest. You're an honest brother, or you know more than the other folks, because that's what I was trying to elucidate from bands, from whatever bands, and the other brother Nathaniel. But they
but this
wouldn't
is
admit that it was henotheism because maybe they didn't know. But it's
this
henotheism.
this
That's
is
what
the
it is.
this is the cognitive dissonance that was preached to us for so long that was incorrect. They will understand that there are angels, but they will fight you on henotheism. That's crazy. Because just acknowledging angels is the very definition of henotheism. So
Yes, it is, Gideon. I just didn't go there with them. I just left it alone. The other
yeah,
thing they said, hold on, just let me get this out, Gideon. The Christian brother was mans or whatever. He said that angels are Christians, and then the Muslim brother Nathaniel said that angels are Muslims. This they anyway.
well, I mean, angels are followers of Christ. So
Okay, so up in heaven, we got a cadre of Muslim angels. Then we got another cadre of Christian angels. Then we got another cadre of Jewish angels, right? So they all belong to their
well,
own particular group,
it's
right?
high. They can only be one.
Yeah,
So
but
you
then
think
which one is it?
the Muslim guy real?
I don't know. I ain't Muslim. I don't know. It does. I'm not a
Can
believer.
I
I'll,
get
I'll
can I
say
get
again.
in
I am
here
not a
real quick?
believer. I'm not a
Yeah, no,
believer. I don't
I
believe.
feel it,
I ain't
brother.
a believer.
Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily say the Israelites are henotheism. A lot of people would say that. I think the more proper description would be monolatrism or monolatry. Um,
Yeah, I think that's the term I was looking for.
and a lot of people will confuse henotheism and monolatry, but in henotheism, the supreme, yes, there is one supreme deity, and there's also multiple gods being acknowledged. But in henotheism, that supreme deity isn't always the supreme deity. It can be replaced. It can move to somebody else. It's another form of polytheism, uh, but more so focusing on one deity at a time versus all of them.
Yeah. Nah, that was the
Versus
term I was spitting, but you did.
versus monolatry is strictly one God. It's strictly one supreme. It's strictly one supreme God, the chosen one individual. So nah, but that's all. That's what I wanted to add. But I'm gonna close out because I'm gonna get up off here. Jose, man, I don't know why you been so sensitive, man. You done trash talk me before, bro. That was trash
Because I
talk.
don't like
Obviously,
your
let
attitude.
me. Can
Simple as
I?
that.
Can I
That's why.
finish speaking?
That's why.
Can I finish speaking? Okay, I don't like your attitude about stuff too. I don't like how you think you know everything. How you think you can interrupt. There's a lot of things I don't like, but guess what? You trash talk me. I trash talk to you. It's like you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I literally everyone know I was talking about debate. I said Gideon was grown folk. Obviously, Gideon is probably like 15 or more years older than me. You probably like 15 or years older than me. I said DMG was grown folk business. Like, come on now. Everybody know I'm talking about debating. I said JJ, literally, I said I don't really like JJ like that, but he's gonna smoke you. Then I said you need to be in the audience with the kids, play. That's what I said. So everybody know I was talking about debating, but you don't want to take it personal. You can take it however you want. I still will beat the brakes off you in any debate that you really want to smoke on. And as you know, I'm not ducking nothing. And you know,
I don't
you
think
ran
you
to
will though.
JJ. You know you ran at JJ with the debate topic
No,
that
you said no.
you wanted
Hold on.
me on. You ran at
Let me
JJ
ask, hold
with
on,
the
hold on,
debate
hold on,
topic,
hold on,
man. You was
hold
running
on.
that.
Let me ask you a question. When I asked you for the debate, what did you tell DMG? When
What
he
do you
asked you about
mean
the
what I
debate,
tell DMG?
what did you tell him?
You got it. What you talking about?
So how come the debate didn't happen then?
You
I'm
tell
asking
me.
a question. I didn't run from a debate. I didn't hear back from you when I challenged you to a
So
debate.
why you take it to? Because you know I was on the phone with when Chris MVP Harris ran. You know he brought up Jose. I said me and Jose already supposed to debate. We agreed to debate the parent
But
sacrifice.
you didn't. We
Next
could
thing I know,
listen.
you got a flyer with JJ up. So don't ask
We
me.
could still debate something else. We could still debate something else if you want. I don't have a problem with a debate. We just can't debate that topic. I have other topics you probably want to debate. So it's up to you. I didn't run from the debate. I didn't hear anything back, so I just made it. I just made another debate. It doesn't mean I don't want to debate you. You could have a debate if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't matter
got you.
if you want to debate or not. It's up to you. But I
So
moved on because I didn't think anything was going.
let's do a Egypt versus Israel debate. After you, if you think you gonna win, let me get a title shot. Israel versus Egypt, a culture debate. Let's get that. Let's get it popping.
That,
Which culture is better?
That'd be a-
Which culture do you think would be better? Is that what you're
Which
saying?
one is better for black
Is that the
people,
debate
Jose?
that
Let's
you want to
go.
do?
Let's go, Jose.
no, you don't got to be no linguist, none of that for that one,
All right,
bro.
we could do that. We could do that.
Which one is better for black people, the Israelite culture or the Kemetic culture? Let's go.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Jose,
Jose, you
one of them
ducking or no?
sacrificed the animals and bled them out. The other ones mummified them.
Hey, Jose, you ducking or
Which
no?
one better?
You accepting?
we accepted all of that.
All right, man. Don't let me see you. Don't let me see you with another with a flyer with somebody else face on it with the same debate topic, man. I'm gonna know you
Come
running the
on.
show there.
Do you accept this
We could
young
do that
lion?
one.
He said, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, I heard him say yeah.
I heard him say yeah.
Yeah, it's on tape.
Why he so quiet?
It
Dang.
was a scary yeah though. It was like I'm not too
Why he
confident yet.
so quiet? Dang. He ain't
Yeah,
confident. He ain't confident.
Hey Gideon, Gideon,
Yo,
it was a meow. It wasn't a roar when he said yeah. It was a
Hey,
meow.
real quick, because I
I'm
know
finna
we
get up
finna
off
get
it though,
out of
man.
here.
Hey, peace to
It's
y'all.
like
Hey, man,
10
I'm finna get
minutes to
up off
9.
of it, man. Hey, if we see that debate topic with somebody else, with Jose, you know he ducking. You know he really running. So I'm
Hey,
finna get up off it. Hey, peace to y'all.
Chasad,
Hey, y'all have a
I'm gonna
great
keep
night.
you posted on that, bro. I'm gonna keep you posted. Oh, that's why he was quiet. He fell off.
oh yeah, he did best to fall off. But like I said, it's in the playback.
Let me say this, and then I'm gonna go around and let everybody get out of here because it's going on 9, and I got to be up at 2:30. Listen, Steve, I got somebody up here for you, bro. He go by the name of GT, and he's a Christian, but he is deeply knowledgeable about ancient Kemet, man. GT, what's up?
What's good, bro? What's up with you, Mo?
You got it, man. What's the word?
I was looking at the topic of the debate, so I had a question and also a comment. And what's up to everybody else on the panel?
What's going
Uh,
on?
First question: when it says were the Israelites among the ancestors of the enslaved Africans? When you say, oh, in regards to Israelites, do you mean the Israelites that we see like today, like Black Hebrew Israelites, or are you just saying the remnant from those who came from Judah?
No, I'm saying from all 12 tribes, that they was in West Africa when the Ma'afa happened, and it was dispersed among the Western Hemisphere.
Okay, all right. So on that, I would say it's very possible. I believe that Hebrews could have been caught up in the transatlantic slave trade, seeing that uh, what close to close to 600 years, 1,300 years went by since uh, Titus Titus and his father destroyed the temple in 70 A.D. I will also say that in regards to what the Bible says, it would actually match what the Bible says prophetically concerning the children of Israel, because he did state that because of their sin, he would send them out into the four corners of the world. And I'm pretty sure Africa is part of those four corners. So I think it's I think it's very possible. Now, me personally, I haven't done the research on that, but I think given time and seeing how the the religion of the Hebrews had traveled across the four corners of the world. So I would say who's ever who's ever on that side of the argument, I think they got a case.
Yeah, no, that would be me. I'm on the affirmative.
Okay, yeah, that
Wait,
was it.
wait. You said he got a case for what? He might got a case of measles. He might be sick. He might have a fever or something. But he ain't got a case on this damn debate. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. The hell?
Gideon, are you going to use evidence in the Bible or outside of the Bible? That's the
Uh,
question you got
I,
to answer.
I probably, won't go to the Bible too much. Just for, you know, I use the Bible first for me, but when I'm presenting information, I like to use secular sources for secular people. So, you know.
And that evidence is out there. And but you gotta remember, before you said 70 to 80%, but I think that's going to be hard to prove. 70 to 80% of the enslaved Africans were Hebrews, were Israelites. But with if there's evidence, there's evidence. But
Yeah, the reason why
Yeah,
I
like
say,
I got another question on that same topic. Now, from my understanding, there is a Limba tribe in Africa that uh they
the
said
limit.
is,
yeah, the Lemba people.
yeah. Were any of them caught up in the transatlantic slave trade?
Uh, being that they're in South Africa, some of them were. Some of those people in that area were.
Well, that would answer the question, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, that would.
Yeah, but then it's finding the evidence that they were Lemba. Is the evidence. You gotta find the evidence.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So stuff like that,
That's
and just like look freestyling right now. All I would do was look at the percentage of the slave trade that contained limber people, and then from there you can make a further you can quantify it a little better. But again, like I don't go by percentages when I'm debating the fact, because I'm
Right.
like I say 80% because there are sources, independent sources, that put tens of thousands of Israelites in West Africa. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Hey, GT,
what's up,
before I
bro?
go around and let everybody close out, what you think of Steve's opinion about uh, Christians, Muslims, and I guess Steve, would you include Israelites in the monolatry
Yeah,
category?
but yeah, aren't they all supposed to be monotheist or monolatry or what? See, because all of these titles, it gets to be confusing after a while, and then they become interchangeable, and then people use them conveniently. But no matter what, I gotta hide an idol. I could show you Osir or Tehuti or Heru or whatever, and I'm an idol worshiper, and I'm evil and I'm wicked. So that's all. I have
Yeah,
issues with one group of people. They got their book, and their book is sacred, and whatever they do, they write and they're good. Meanwhile, you got another group of people. They ain't of that book, They're not of that tradition, but because you see they got some kind of thing that look like an idol or whatever, they idol worshipers and they worship everything and they're evil and they're wicked. And they were enslaved for idol worshiping. Oh, I've sat in the church and I've heard this, and I've been around folks and I've heard this nonsense. So
Am
it's
I
all
am I
good.
supposed to respond to this, DMG?
You can
If you
respond.
if you will, brother, if you will.
Okay. I would say, you say monotheistic, right? All three of these religions are supposed to be monotheistic, correct?
No, I'm confused. It could be whatever it could be. I'm saying that it becomes interchangeable and people use it conveniently when they want to prove their particular point. So
Can
you
you give
can't
me an
use, so they want to be pagan and they want to be African and they want to be they want to be what they want to be when they want to be it. You understand what I'm saying? It is confusing.
Well, the only thing I can say to that is just look at the tenets of each religious system that you're talking about, whether it's Christian, whether it's Judaism, whether it's Islam, or any religion. You'll be able to tell, uh, their process, their system, just by looking at the tenets. From my understanding, all three, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, are supposed to be monotheistic. I don't know. I haven't seen what you would call interchangeable, when that concept of monotheistic belief interchanges uh, depending on, I guess, where you find it in different cultures.
My brother,
Uh,
I'm sorry, just one question. Are Roman Catholics monotheistic?
Roman Catholicism, to me, is not Christianity.
Then what is
Uh,
it?
uh, it's what you would call it. It's a counterfeit. I refer to it as a counterfeit.
Okay,
For example, we have no other mediator but Jesus Christ. However, when you
okay.
look at the Roman Catholic side, Mary sits as a mediator between man and Christ and God. So those
Not
are
a
completely
mediator, not a mediator, intercessors. You fucking up.
thank
You
you.
talking on the set. You don't know the gang, bro. You ain't from the gang.
Okay, you got me on that one, but you understood what I was saying. So those two differences shows you that what the Roman Catholic Church is doing is not even compatible with what the Bible says. So that's the
But
way I
but
can I
GT,
can explain that one.
but GT, you wouldn't even have Christianity as it is today if it wasn't for Catholicism. All the major branches of Christianity branch from Catholicism. All of them. Whether it's Eastern Orthodox, that they split off from Catholicism. Any of the Protestant movements, they split off. You being in America, I already know that you're probably under the auspice or influence of one of those branches. You wouldn't even have any Christianity without Catholicism. That's the root of the tree.
Well, that's not true, because you had Christianity spread in the first century AD, and the Roman Catholic Church wasn't even a thing at that time. It wasn't until after the second, maybe the third century AD is when the Roman Catholic Church stood up. As a matter of fact, from my understanding, it was your boy, what's his name? I always forget his name when I'm in a
Don't say
conversation.
Constantine. Don't say
Yeah,
Constantine.
yeah, so a lot of people accredit Constantine, who is a fourth century Roman king, uh, for establishing the Roman Catholic Church, because they took a lot of authority after his tenure, or during his tenure, when he made Christianity the legal religion. And again, the thing is here, bro, you have to have Christianity in place for somebody to make it legal. So that means that Christianity came before this Roman Catholic Church that y'all talking about.
But GT, nothing you said negated what I said. You would not have Christianity. The form of Christianity that you practice and you learn, your grandparents learn, and their grandparents learn, stems from the Catholic Church.
Give me an
The
example.
form of Christianity.
Give me an example.
Okay, let me ask you: what denomination did your grandmother go, or what church did she attend to? Was she Baptist? Was she
I
Methodist?
don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
All right, so Anybody on this panel could answer that question. My background is Catholic and Baptist. So Baptist is a Protestant. Protestants split from the Catholics during the 16th century.
And Martin Luther.
They literally come from the same branch. You don't come from no damn Nazarene Christian. Your Christianity comes directly from the Catholic Church. It's a byproduct of the Catholic Church.
Well,
the way
what
you
just
worship, your attaches, all of that.
Well, what you just said doesn't make any sense. After the fact, I just explained to you that the Roman Catholic Church came into fruition after the Christian religion had been established.
But GT, who spread Christianity
do you see?
throughout the world when it became
Is that clear?
The religion of the empire?
So for you to say that the Roman Catholic Church is responsible for Christianity today is erroneous.
Erroneous?
It's true.
Real quick, because we mess around be on here till like 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm gonna say this, and whoever disagree, hit me up and disagree, and we could set up a conversation either with myself or with GT. Because in GT, you can tell me if I'm wrong, and anybody on the panel can as well. When Martin Luther put his 95 Theses or whatever it was on the doors of was it Whitmore Church, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. A major influence of his was what church, GT?
I couldn't tell you, bro. I'm not strong in that area.
Anybody else?
Nah, I would like to know that.
Say it again. You talking about Martin Luther said he was a Catholic?
A major influence of Martin Luther's when he tacked on his 90 was it 95 or 97 Theses? There you go.
95 protest.
Gang put it in the chat. Gang put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that? The Ethiopian? I can't see that.
The reason I bring that up is, I guess my question would be for you, Joshua, was what he set up, did it follow more closely in line with what they was already doing in the Catholic Church, or did he take those influences from the Ethiopian Church and incorporate them?
He was influenced by the Ethiopian Church. The Ethiopian Church was influenced by the Catholic Church. So both answers will be correct. The only difference is that they didn't believe in the same books and the way of practice, and that's why they split. But they were together at one point and then split off from each other. That's the point I'm making, and that's why I was telling GT that's where they come from. But they do have an Ethiopian influence.
But the Ethiopian Church was before the Roman Catholic Church.
But real quick, GT, I'm gonna start with you. Close out. Let the people know if you got a GT project coming up. The people with the last word is gonna be Joshua and Gideon, because this was they face-to-face. Kim and Infomonger don't go nowhere. I want you to close out as well. Jose, I need you to talk to the people about what you got coming up next Sunday. Go ahead, GT.
Okay, yeah. Like my brother said, I do got the GT project, and it's really a dialogue. It's a dialogue podcast. So any of y'all are welcome to hop on. I'm in school and I'm about to start school again, so the scheduling will be a little finicky, but I will most definitely start being a lot more consistent with it, and all subjects is always on the table. As far again as this thing about Christians today being influenced by Catholicism, that's true, but Christianity itself didn't come from Roman Catholicism, because Christianity was at play before the Roman Catholic Church came into play. And then again, on the Ethiopian side, even the Ethiopians had the Old Testament years before, even before Christianity started. So I'll leave it at that.
All right, Kim and Infomonger, talk to the people.
So I mean, I don't like agreeing with Joshua, but one thing we have in common is that we were both Catholics, or I'm not a practicing Catholic, so or Roman Catholic. So I understand what goes on in the Catholic Church. But just because they call on Jesus, so that's the excuse, or that's the rationale that people make, right? Because they call on Jesus, they're not pagan, and they're not whatever worshiping idols or whatever. So you can have all the statues in the world, a statue in front of your house, you could kneel in the statue, you could light candles, you could do whatever. But as long as you name in Jesus, you're not pagan. That's the level of hypocrisy. But I put in the chat in the stream, I said that Henry VIII, he was the first Protestant when he was chopping off the heads of his wife because he couldn't get divorced. He was the first Protestant, not Martin Luther, based on what I just pulled up. But anyway, yeah, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. Peace to the chat.
All right, hey family and debaters, the Kemet Infomonger is still here. He ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be hard. Hey, he a hard negotiator, but he here. So if you got something up your sleeve you want to debate, if it's about religion, history, science, etc., he'll be your huckleberry. Jose Francis. Somebody say you about to strangle a goat, or at least you about to try to, man. Talk to the people.
My debate is next week, Sunday. I'm not sure what the time is. I think 3:15 or something like that.
3:15.
Right. So
Central Time.
Right. So my topic is: was there a retainer sacrifice in ancient Kemet? I see your boy did a whole 5-hour stream on me today. You know, DMG.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but he did.
I'm gonna have to
why.
See what he's talking about.
Well, you let me know, because I am focused. I don't want to hear none of that extra talk. I'm ready to go in and I'm gonna do my best. And yes, I do accept the challenge from the young brother. So I don't want you guys to think I'm running.
Wait a minute. So you saying live on air that you accept the challenge at your side?
Of course.
All right, brother. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Them brothers like to come on here and read translation and tell you they reading documents. It doesn't work that way.
And the title was "What's Best for Black People: The Israelite Culture or the Kemetic Culture?" Right? Should I throw ancient on there? Ancient Israelite culture, ancient Kemetic culture.
You can't throw ancient Israelite because there's no such thing as an ancient Israelite culture.
Oh wow!
You can't compare. When you talk about Israelite culture,
Jose. I just want to make sure I got this on the record. You saying that there is no ancient Israelite culture?
Now, when you talk about Africa, no.
I ain't say nothing about Africa. Just, is it an ancient Israelite culture? Yes or no?
Generally, I would say no. No.
Okay. Hey, business about to pick up, man. We got the Paradigm Shift TV 314 champ up in the building. JJ, we closing out, bro. So I'm gonna let you talk about the debate, and then I gotta get to Gideon and Joshua.
All right. Yeah, peace and blessings, man. I see you got a lot of interesting debates coming up. A couple on here. I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with after. I destroyed this guy. Now he said that I did a 5-hour show on him.
No, that's what he said.
I cannot get all this information out in a 10-minute round debate. I'm teaching the people. I want the people to know what's really going on with the information. So when they come to the debate, it ain't no ambush scholarship like what you do. I've been teaching about this for years before you even got in the ring, sir. So no, don't try to make this like it's about the lack of evidence that you're going to bring. Quiet. It ain't your turn to turn. It ain't your turn to talk, man. Everywhere you go, everybody got to tell you to be quiet, man. For real, bro. Your name ain't JJ. When they call on you, the Ice Miter, Second Matt, and Wajet, didn't you speak? All right. Now, what I'm saying to y'all, the guy really is not qualified to even get in the ring with me, because you notice during our preliminary, he didn't bring any text. He didn't bring any archaeology, any of that. I told you my source, Gunter Dreyer. His work has not been debunked. Nobody has debunked it. This is a dead argument. Nobody talks about it in school books. They don't say, did it happen? What they argue about in college is why did it stop? This is a dead argument since 1999. You got to be the consensus, sir. You're not going to be able to do it. So basically, this is a warm-up. I want to get the information out there to the community, whether I'm debating you or I'm doing different shows. This ain't about you, sir. It's about the information. How you?
All right, JJ, this is all I'm going to say to you, brother. The Kemet Infomonger is open for business. Lucifer, the devil, is back. And we got our brother Gideon up here, man. Listen, we got Chasad. We got King J. We got brother Ashe. Man, look, you know, we got Big Hemi, the social media champion. Listen, man, everybody open for business, man. So if you get past Jose, I got some work for you.
Yeah, I think I want to take Marcus next. You know,
oh, man.
You know, he's been trying to copy all. He's been trying to copy all my debates since, you know, I noticed that with the L topic, that's mine. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to talk about retainer sacrifice. I ain't heard him talk about this since 7th. Come on, bro. So he one of my little proteges, and now he think he can beat me with this information. So I'm gonna give him. You know, they got mad at me when I told them about L. So I'm gonna go and squash that and then move on to the next one.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at him. What's your question, Steve?
Did said debate JJ for that academic belt?
No, what it was, JJ, he was the Lions Den champ. JJ, I think, stripped him. So when he beat JJ, I made him the Lions Den champ over here. I was being petty. And then I changed that title to the academic title.
Oh, okay, I got it.
I ain't want JJ to sue me for that Lions Den name, you know.
So,
all right.
So in other words, Steve, he didn't actually win the title on this platform. That's the long and short of that. So he didn't. That's
not what I said, brother. Chill out.
No, I didn't say you said that. I'm saying that. That is not your word.
Chill out.
Bro, that's not your word. I'm not putting that in your mouth.
My brother Gideon, I'm gonna put you up on the big screen. Talk about the debate coming up on August 2nd.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good debate, man. We recommend y'all, you know, check in and check it out. You know, appreciate brother Jasu, man. You know, a lot of people don't step up for this debate. You know, but yeah, man, it's gonna be a good debate, man. Appreciate you, DMG, letting me on, bro. Again, all praise to the Most High, man, and you know, give thanks.
For sure. All right, man. The franchise, Lucifer, the devil. Talk to him.
Look, man, y'all don't want to miss August 2nd. I want everybody here so I can finally put this Hebrew Israelite mumbo jumbo to bed. African Americans are not Israelites, and you're going to learn through archaeology, anthropology, and genetics to show that we ain't got nothing to do with those ancient people and the confabulation and the story of Jacob and Exodus and the splitting of the Red Sea and all that other stuff, man. So y'all come in so y'all can see me beat this brother head in, but it's all in love, man. It's all in competition. And whoever won next, I'm here all year. So shit, I'm going for the gusto. VM.
There it is, family. Hey, look, before y'all leave, I got to play this. Y'all check this out. We getting ready for some major moves. Worldview Wars Debate League is back. We're going to keep it consistent for y'all. We appreciate y'all sticking with us. And it's just starting, man. But this is what we got coming up.
Remix. Funny how everybody loved the debate. Judges say they lost. Funny how everybody claimed they want smoke till the scorecards come across.
My name is my name.
Everybody gangster when the verdict go their way. Taking victory laps, posting on social media all day. But let them catch an L. Now the Judges are corrupt. Now the rules wasn't fair, now the platform messed up. When you won, it was justice. When you lost, it was rigged.
Funny how the narrative changes overnight. You a scholar on Monday, by Tuesday ready to fight.
Y'all want accountability, you want championship treatment without championship flaws. See, debate ain't about feelings, it's about evidence, argument, and skill. Sometimes you climb the mountain,
sometimes you fall down the hill. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
But it's the other way.
When you win, it's all love.
When you lose, it's another day. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The same judges you praised last month ain't fair today. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The facts don't bend for feelings, no matter what you say. My name,
yeah.
My name.
The hate got me.
My name is my name. Paradigm Shift TV 314. Worldview Wars Debate League. The devil has returned, but he ain't taking on no slouch, man. We got brother Gideon in the building. August 9th. Y'all be here for it, brothers. I appreciate it. We're going to see y'all in a little bit, man. All right, family, we out. That's peace.
I told you I wasn't stepping to. I ain't disrespecting you, son. You wanted to be one way. What? You wanted to be one way. What is the other way?
Funny how everybody loved debate till the judges say they lost. Funny how everybody claim they want smoke till the scorecards come across.
My name is my name.
Everybody gangster when the verdict go their way. Taking victory laps, posting on social media all day. But let them catch an L, now the judges are corrupt. Now the rules wasn't fair, now the platform messed up. When you won, it was justice. When you lost, it was rigged. When the spotlight was on you, man, you danced a little jig.
Funny how the narrative changes overnight. You a scholar on Monday, by Tuesday ready to fight.
Y'all don't want accountability, you want applause. Want championship treatment without championship flaws. See, debate ain't about feelings, it's about evidence, argument, and skill. Sometimes you climb the mountain,
sometimes you fall down the hill. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
But it's the other way.
When you win, it's all love.
When you lose, it's another day. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The same judges you praised last month ain't fair today. You want it to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The facts don't bend for feelings, no matter what you say. My name Yeah, the hate got me laughing. It really tell the story. If the platform wasn't working, why they obsessed with my glory? Every week somebody got an opinion to proclaim, but they still tune in faithfully. That's free promotion of the name. Paradigm shift, TV 314 still standing, while critics in the comments keep demanding and demanding. See the infamous perspective, giving viewpoints room to breathe. The black church files digging deeper than was seen. The Kemet takeover, bringing culture to the floor. The GT perspective, asking questions they ignore. Here you get many choices. Ladies' night, giving divas voices. Different minds, different paths, different truth. Reaching the elders and the youth. But it's the other way.
You said the platform needed you, but somehow you still stayed.
Yeah.
You wanted to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The show keeps moving forward even after people stray. You wanted to be one way,
but it's the other way.
The audience decides, not the stories that you made. My name is my
I've seen debaters come and go. Some legends, some pretenders. Some became champions, some became contenders. Some accepted losses and came back even stronger. Others spent 6 months complaining and being bitter even longer. Everybody wanna run a platform. Everybody got advice, but very few know the sacrifice, are willing to pay the price. Fight facts, challenge views, give the people real discussion. Not excuses when you lose. So whether they applaud or whether they complain, one thing remains forever.
My name is my name.
But it's the other way.